Hey guys, my name is Hannah and welcome to my bookshelf. Today I'm going to be doing a bookshelf tour for this set of bookshelves that I got not too long ago. I think it was about a month ago now. Let's just get right on with it. Okay, so up at the very top, so this is on the top of my bookshelf, I have got just a box of toys that I've had since I was very little. Some bags which I can use to keep presents in for friends, and I've got a box that I keep all my memories in, just all the work that I've done, all certificates that I've got since I was in nursery basically. So that is what's on this shelf. Not really much. Top shelf. I'll first start off with the non-bookish things. I've got this mascara from Sephora that my mum got me when she went to Paris. Don't know why I don't keep it in my makeup box. I should probably do that. Then I've got this candle. It's Wild Orchid and Honey, and I got it from Primark for £1. It actually smells amazing. Then I've got this little ring holder in the shape of an elephant. My friend got this for me for my birthday from Oliver Bonus. I've got some more candles. These are heart-shaped and I got them for £3 from Primark. Then up here I have got these two toys which my little sister got me because, fun fact, I used to collect toys from this brand with these kind of eyes and I never had any of these and my sister bought them for me literally a couple weeks ago. So rather than putting them in the box, I thought that I'd keep them on display for a little while. And then the last non-bookish thing is this gnome which I got from Norway, and it's just absolutely adorable. It's got a little wooden nose and a beard, can't take the hat off, and it's just so cute. Now onto books. I'm just going to go through them quickly. No Matter What by Debbie Gliori. My Middle Child, There's No One Like You by Dr. Kevin Lemon and Kevin Lemon II. The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire by Dan and Phil. The Great Big Glorious Book for Girls by Rosemary Davidson and Sarah Vine. This isn't a book, this is a box, and I keep some French revision in there. So yep. The Pointless Book by Alfie Days. The Soulbird by Michael Snunnett. The Vintage Sweets Book by Mitchell Beasley. The 2016 Sprinkle of Glitter Diary, and I do not know why I still have this, but I just do. So don't question it. 30 Days Has September, Cool Ways to Remember Stuff. I don't know who wrote this, but it's just a little book of poems and ways to remember things, and it's just adorable. Bullies, Big Mouths and So-Called Friends by J. Alexander. The Mozart Question by Michael Morpurgo. So these ones were more children's books and not novels, basically. From here onwards are books that I haven't read apart from To Kill a Mockingbird, which I have. Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerry Maniscalco. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. The Silver Donkey by Sonia Hartnett. Diary of a Wimpy Vampire by Tim Collins. The Kill Order. The Scorched Trials. And The Death Cure, all three by James Dashner. Maximum Security and Man vs Beast by Robert Muchamore. Fun fact, Robert Muchamore actually came to my school once to do a signing, but I didn't have any of his books at the time, so I didn't get any signed. Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman. Shadowbox by Peter Cox. That rhymes. And the last book on the shelf is The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. This shelf is where I keep my standalones and then books that I've only got one of in the series. For example, I've got the third book in the To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy, but not any of the others, so that just goes on this shelf. That trend follows apart from these two, which are both from the same series. First up, I've got these two little ring holders. Yeah, I think I got these in Mexico. They're just adorable. I've got this picture wrapped up with a tester for perfume. I keep the perfume tester right over here. Here it is. My mum gave it to me. Then I keep these two heart candles, which are from the jar up on the top shelf, but these have actually been used. And here is where I keep my stuff for the guitar. So I've got two of my capos. My first one, which still works perfectly well, but is a bit harder to use than this other one that I've got now. And then I've got all my picks here. So I've got 6 of this blue one, which came with my capo. And then I've got these two. These ones have little turtles on them, and this one has got a cat. Over here on top of my candle, I've got a bunch of cute chokers, which are all tangled up right now. I've got a square and a diamond one, which my friend got me for my birthday. Then I've got this Slytherin candle from Etsy because I'm a Slytherin, hell yeah, and that leads me on to why I've got this little snake up here. This is a toy that I've had since I was very little, and I keep it on my shelf, not up with the rest of them, because it's a snake and Slytherin. Last but not least, this is technically a book, but not a novel. So my mum got it for me for Christmas last year. It's just a bunch of things that she filled in about why she thinks I'm so super, as the book says. Love you, Mum. Onto the books. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. How to Fly with Broken Wings by Jane Elson. One Day by David Nichols. I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. Kensuke's Kingdom by Michael Morpurgo. The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. Severed Heads, Broken Hearts by Robin Schneider. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Always and Forever Lara Jean by Jenny Han. The Dark and the Key by Marianne Curley. The Shock of the Fool by Nathan Filer. Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. Still have to read this. Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. Ooh. The Territory by... Oh my goodness, everything's falling out my books. The Territory by Sarah Govett. She also came to my school. Got it signed, hell yes. Our Duck Duet by V.E. Schwab. A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. Getting into my hardback books now. These are my only hardback books that I own. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. Running Wild by Michael Morpurgo. A Street Cat Named Bob by James Bowen. Missing Me by Sophie Mackenzie. Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. And last but not least, Jessie Cat by Jane Dillon. Now onto my final shelf with actual books on it. I'll start with the non-bookish things. I've got this body spray from Jack Wills, which my little sister gave me. This skull, which I got from Mexico. It says Playa del Carmen, because that's where we were staying. Next to my Hunger Games books, I've got the pin badge things. They are the Hunger Games one and the Catching Fire one. Then I've got this, which is called a Hoptimist, and I got it from Denmark, and it just gives me life. It just makes me so happy. Then I've got story cubes. If you don't know what story cubes are, you should just roll all the die and make a story out of all the things that it lands on. And last non-bookish thing is this little jar of inside jokes that my friend got me for my birthday. Not my last birthday, the birthday before that. And it's just such a cute idea. My friends are actually the best. Let me just give you a bit of a rundown. Here I've got the books that belong in a series, or if I don't have all the books in that series, how I want to expand and get all of them, hopefully. I have got Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. And I have read Heir of Fire and Queen of Shadows, but I read my sister's copies before I got my own, so I still haven't got those two. But I have got Empire of Storms, which comes after Queen of Shadows. So when I get those two, hopefully it will bring them up to the same height as Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas. And okay, let me show you something really... Oh, let me show you something so exciting. Okay, look at this. Oh my god. Basically, I went to the Tower of Dawn book signing in London a couple days ago. I got to see Sarah J. Maas. I was in the second row. I was queuing up for an hour and a half. My sister and I, we got to the second row and we saw her. She was right there. We were in the centre. And then 50 people out of the hundreds that were there got chosen to get their book signed. And oh my god, I got chosen to get my book signed, and that actually makes me so happy. And then I've got my stamps here in Tower of Dawn for the Tower of Dawn tour, and that whole event made me so happy. I couldn't stop smiling and I loved it. I enjoyed myself so much. I'm so glad that I went. Okay, gonna stop rambling about Throne of Glass now. On to the next books. I've got The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay, all by Suzanne Collins. Outlander and Dragonfly in Amber by Diana Gabaldon. Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress, all by Marissa Meyer. I have read Winter, but I read my sister's friend's copy, so I don't have my own just yet. Then I've got Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare, and if you have seen any other videos of mine, you know that I love this trilogy. I have read them all. I read my sister's copies. I've only got the copy of the first one for myself, but literally, I love them. I need to get the rest for myself. It's a necessity. And lastly, the final book that I've got is The Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson, and I haven't read it. Oh. I haven't read it yet, but I want to. So yeah. Okay, I'm just going to rush through my non-bookish shelves because there isn't really much interesting stuff on here. All I've got is a stack of notebooks which I can use for revision and stuff. I've got a quill and some ink. Got my tarot cards, which I am learning to use slowly but surely. Got some washi tape, a whole box of washi tape. I've got some Christmassy body cream, which I am so ready to use. It's spiced apple. Yes, please. Got stacks of notes, and then I've got all my makeup in here and my zip card. Got this little tortoise, which is made of shells, which I got in Croatia. God knows how long ago. I was so little and still got it. Then I've got pictures and tickets and photo booth stuff from places that I've been. So I've gone to see the London Sinfonietta at the Royal Festival Hall. I went to go see Half a Sixpence. My school's sixth form performance a couple years ago. I went to see the IAAF World Championships, and then I've got a bunch of pictures as well. Yeah, not much else really here. Second to last shelf, nearly at the end. I've got this card that my friend made for me for my birthday. Thank you, Jamila, so much. As you can see here, she wrote "Till whatever end," which is a quote that Rowan said in my favourite series, the Throne of Glass series. Then she wrote me this lovely message. Literally, Jamila, your card is always on display in my room. I love you so much. Then I've got this toy. You can see that I've got toys everywhere. When I was little, I would collect them like crazy. I've got some sweets that my mum got me from Russia, more notebooks, an absolute ton of music theory that I'm keeping just in case I failed my exam. When I went to Chichen Itza in Mexico, I got my birthday, I believe this is, in the Mayan, I don't know what it's called, but it's really cool. I need to get it framed because it is getting a bit ripped. Got a notebook, a colouring book, a book to learn Russian because I Still don't know my Russian. I've got a bunch of birthday cards that my friends got for me for my birthday. The Throne of Glass colouring book, I've only finished one of them, that is the first one. I've started the second one. More colouring books, I've got a watercolour pad and a magazine which I used to cut up when I did my art homework before I dropped art. This map here, oh my god, it's upside down. I got it in Croatia. And the final shelf right on the ground. I just got a stack of textbooks and exercise books for school, nothing interesting. Got my copy of Macbeth down there. And I've got 2 boxes, just got some Sudokus, boxes of random stuff that I never use, some oil pastels, stacks of notes that I can use, some creams, some cute little ribbon. I've got this little jar of stationery just in case I ever lose a pen or a ruler. Then I've got a sharpener. I don't even know if this works anymore. It's just there. I've got some playing cards, a pen. This is a pen in the shape of a cactus and it is my life. Lastly, I've got my 2 folders, my English folder and my music folder, and then my science textbooks and a maths textbook. Voila. And yeah, I guess that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this video wasn't way too long like the other one was. But yeah, I'm going to be filming the Reputation book tag, which I was tagged in as well, but the last 2 videos that I've done have been tags, so I thought I'd do this one in between so it's not just constant tags. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!